Now, I'm not going to show you through this. I've actually went ahead and recorded something I recorded on my screen, did a screen recording of just a quick walkthrough of the onboarding experience. That's all I'm going to be showing you today. But please let me know what you think about this. Of course, you're going to be able to get your hands on it very soon. And it's very poggers. So I'm proud of the fact that I can tell you guys, I haven't been gone from YouTube just to play video games all day, every day. No, I've actually been working on, so much. So it's been exhausting, but this is, it's been a lot of hard work into this. I'm very proud of the team. And anyways, just getting into it. So again, instead of just showing you here on my phone, because it's going to be difficult to like hold it up and show it like this, I'm just going to show you the screen recording of the onboarding. So here we go. This is interesting, but and Ark is to do with AR. We're really working on the spatial augmentation layer, the SAL. If you think about it, there's huge opportunity for overlaying in real time a set of data that correlates to the real world. This will be the thing that allows you to, like point to a TV and interact with the TV just by pointing, or sharing localization with friends, and there's frictionless shopping here. There's a lot that you can do, and if you want more context after this, because the beta is coming out this December, it's going to be a little bit into the mid of December, but if you want more insight and a better look, you're going to get a good feel of it from this, but you can definitely go check out the beta announcement video and the animations that we had made. So here we go. So this is the app alpha, the onboarding for the app alpha. So whenever you start the Ark app, you're booted to live view. Live view is your main layer. This is how you're interfacing with spatial data, moving things around. It's going to feel like a very familiar AR experience. The verbiage here will be changed. But anyways, so you get into it and you hit let's begin your adventure. Your first thing you do is you get a crate. And this is the onboarding. So you get your crate, and you're supposed to place your crate down. Once you place your crate down, what your job is to look for a key. All right, you need to find 3 key pieces in order to open this crate. And as you can see, or hear right there, our first key piece just spawned in. So now it is your job to walk around your space and find key pieces. So we found the first one perfectly. Easy, easy, easy peasy. You may notice that in the background you see these lines forming on the floor. That's actually in the alpha. You can disable, if you can see these or not. It's up to the user. And these lines and the vertical, horizontal surfaces we're detecting here will make a lot more sense in just a second. But here we go. So, you're looking for your key pieces. You guys can hear maybe that they're spawning in. I just wanted to show you guys right now, the process of looking around, and they spawn randomly. So, oh wow, I found another key piece. Fantastic. Okay, just one more piece. I need one more piece. It says, don't forget to look on the ceiling. Focus on unique areas. So there we go. We found it. So now that we found the key pieces, we have formed the master key. And now we go to our backpack, bottom right. And you'll see that we now have an item in our inventory. So our backpack tool is the place where you're storing all of your items, all of your experiences, all of your textures and skins. So think of like AR. And think of, an influencer. And think of being able to hold up your phone and in real time retexture your entire room to something that's themed for that influencer. I'm going to just pick on Laserbeam for a second. Imagine Laserbeam being able to make something for you guys that's like a texture pack of his face or his logo or his something like this, and then being able to apply that on all of your surfaces, like your walls, or select surfaces like your couch, or replacing your TV screen with that. Lots of really cool stuff there. And yes, I did create this. So once you get your key, as you can see, now your job is to unlock the crate. So once you've done that, you unlock your crate and you get your very first AR tool. So an AR tool is something that allows you to interact with this spatial data, and you guys will see what I mean. So you get your pickaxe. Fantastic. So now that you have your AR pickaxe, I screenshotted that for Twitter. I'll be posting it later. But now that you have your AR pickaxe, now you can interact with your space. So depending on how far away you are from your wall, you know, it's not going to work if you're not right up next to it. But as you guys can see, now there's an opportunity to actually interact in real time. And what I'm doing here is actually looking for a arkh coin. So, oh man, I found it. This is something I've never told you guys, okay? This is something that's super important about the platform. The platform is monetizable. One arkh coin is worth 0.09 USD. So it's almost worth 10 cents. Once you have over 1,000 arkh coin, you can withdraw. And that's going to be about $85 USD that you can get sent straight to you. The way you make arkh coin is by creating AR items and assets and then selling them to other people. So I'll show you guys what I mean in just a second, but I just think that's really important. It's a huge feature of Arkh, the fact that you can monetize. You can actually make money playing this game, or not game, but this app, using the platform. I don't have a script here, by the way, guys. There's no like official talking points. I'm just being very open and honest with you guys. So this is the very cool part of the app, and this is something that's completely new for you guys to see. But another thing that is stored in your backpack are the spaces that you have scanned, your maps, your spatial data. So now that I've scanned this, and I've been using the app, I've been explaining to you guys for 5 minutes now, but I've been, in real time, just walking through for, 2 minutes. Now I am presented my AR coin at the top of my backpack, but also my map. So let's check this out. So now you guys can see, it may not look very familiar to you. My space is very familiar to me, of course, and you guys' space will be very familiar to you, but now you can see a bird's eye view, what we're calling bird's eye look, or bird's eye, of the space that you have just scanned. So this is spatial data. When I tell you guys about spatial data, and this is just a mesh, we are working to advance this to the point where you'll see, textures, colors, all of this. But this is just a mesh of the surfaces that we have detected in your space. So I know I've told you guys many times, about the term spatial data, but this is the first AR app that lets you do something like this and lets you see this in real time and view it in a view like this. And I think there is so much value in spatial data and this concept, and there's so much that you can do here. It's not just useful for a game. It's not just for gaming. This is, when I've told you guys, I think that there's a chance that this could change the world. Like, we are working on the Arkh platform, but also the rings and the hub, and the rings and the hub are what will maximize the potential of spatial data. So anyways, you see your space, you can view it in 3D. As you walk around with live view open, whenever you're using your app, placing things down, you'll see that your spatial file actually updates in real time. This is a piece of IP. You get to save your space, you get to name it. It's important to know that all of the data that you generate here belongs to you. That's a very big difference between Arkh and companies like Amazon or Facebook, who are working on AR things as well. Right now, Amazon and Facebook do not have a way to do something like this, I don't think. And even if they are working on it, they'd roll out an app that allows you to generate spatial data, and then they'll store that data and say it belongs to those big companies. With what Arkh is doing, this spatial data belongs to you. If you delete your account, the data is deleted with you. It's very private. So yeah, there we go. Now, I showed a few more things in the onboarding. I showed you guys previews of Creator Tool, and these are some of the places where we're still working. This is why we're not launching the beta right now. There's still a few more things that we need to touch up before we release mid-December. But as you guys can see, there's Create Tool, Dashboard, these sort of things. Create Tool allows you to create in 2D or 3D for AR assets or experiences. Text, tiles, these sort of things, texture packs. When I say AR experiences, I mean something that you can load in that lets you augment your space in real time, like Floor is Lava. So, Floor is Lava is something that you can apply to your spatial grid, and it's like a mini game that you can play in real time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly am so happy that I can show you this. I'm happy that you can see now what I've been working